How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Just testing. Yep, everything's working good. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So, this is going to be a reading for Earth signs today. My name is Patty. I am Divine Warrior Intuitive. If you have not been to my channel before, welcome, welcome. I do readings that help you with your future challenges, not future challenges, but future and challenges, as well as healing. All right. So this is sort of the way that I do my tarot. I'm going to get adjusted just a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. I had some back surgery, so I have to be really careful. And I'm still healing. So bear with me. Bear with me. But I hope you like my channel. To like it, subscribe it, share it, whatever. Hopefully. I am intuitive. Whoops. And that's sort of how I do my readings. I pull Oracle from Divine. I have a specific set deck for him. Her. It's an energy. So, and then we go into a couple other oracles and a reading. So let's get started. Oh, wow. Okay. Not a problem. So I'm going to look at your current energies. We're getting into a full moon in Gemini on the 15th. We also are in Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde, lots of energies going on out there. I also look at the numerology as well. All right, we have the Page of Cups at the bottom of your reading here. I'm going to go ahead and do the spread, then we will get going. Let me get the energies here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Virgos. Virgos. Doing Virgos first. So if I didn't say that already, I apologize. Virgos, this is for you of the Earth signs. We're going to not only do your spread, we'll see what the full moon is going to be doing on the 15th. So if you don't know a lot about astrology, the energies of the full moon begin about 3 days. They start ramping up about 3 days before, and then it takes about 3 days for all those full moon energies to go out. Definitely strong energies on the 15th because that's the peak of the full moon. All right, so let's see what's going on for Virgos. Lots of beautiful, beautiful. Somebody's working flipping hard, really hard. And it could be on their career. It could be on their family, relationships, whatever it is. Working really, really hard. Somebody's not poo-pooing it, but somebody is a little bit not on your side, put it that way, and it's for their own selfish reasons. They don't want to be left behind. Then bring them along. There's nothing wrong with bringing somebody along, you know, that kind of a thing, as long as they are not toxic. That's what I heard. As long as they're not toxic, Virgos. You don't want a toxic person dragging on your shirt tails, because definitely don't want that. But that will weigh you down. You bring your vibrations and energies and everything down. Definitely don't want to do that. All right, so let's see what's going on here. So Divine's card, as that the first oracle card was the Divines. It is the burst of magic. It's the lotus. I love the lotus plant. It's just beautiful, and it opens up so beautifully. So the burst of magic comes at the center. I don't know which one you want. Go ahead, and if that's another card that you want, please bring it back out again, please. When I show you this card, so it's the number 3 in numerology, but it is definitely at the center of this flower that we want to be paying attention of. Okay. So this is Divine's card. This is the message that he has for you from the other side. This is your source. Cards are a resource. Cards and everything else on this earth is a resource. But the energy that we feel is the source. It's our intuition. It's our third eye. It's our crown chakra when we hear something from beyond and things of that nature. So this is focusing in on the crown chakra. If you look at that again, really, really close up. I don't know if that's going to show up or not. But it's focusing in on the crown chakra. It's on this beautiful flower, looking at the whole picture, looking at everything that is coming through the center, the foundation of that flower, okay? It is also the number 3 in numerology, which is about bringing things together, not only in unity, but forward movement in everything that you want to do. The number 3, so like if we go 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of, it's just bringing a newness and a fresh energy into it. All right. So your current energy, this is a popular energy with earth signs all month. So this is about fairness and balance. Okay. Fairness and balance. With these retrogrades, it is about going inside and thinking about what's going on in your life. You have to figure out how to create more balance, how to get focused more on one thing rather than expanding out to so many things. This is the number 11, which turns into number 2 in numerology. And the reason being is that brings unity. Again, you have 2 and 3. Yep, I figured that would come up. Definitely 2 and 3 that are working together to make something come to fruition. I don't know what that is for you. It could be, you know, a success in your business, success in school, success in your family, whatever that is, okay? And then your future energy is the dragon's lair, dragon's lair, okay? So it's not an easy path to get up to the top. It takes work, in which I can see in the card spread. It takes work, it takes energy, but it's also the number 10. So the number 10 of new beginnings, endings, things of that nature. However, along with your current energy, there's not a balance. It seems like somebody, for you Virgos, is more of taking. And it's not a bad thing to take, because we all take, we all give. However, what we do is somebody doesn't continue to take, because that's taking your energy. It takes a lot of energy to keep supporting somebody emotionally, okay? So somebody, you're moving forward. Virgos are moving forward. They're working hard, moving forward. There's a lot of new energies coming in. You have a lot of new energies coming in. However, this person or persons or thing is taking a lot of energy. So there, I have a video with energy vampires and toxic people on either getbalance2020.com or Divine and Warrior Intuitive, either channel, actually YouTube channel, but allowing somebody not to drain your energy. So with the Mars retrograde, you are probably feeling a little tired, a little overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, I'm just busting my butt and nothing is going. It's coming. It's just not quite there yet, because we're not past this full moon. And on the 15th, 2 things are happening. Full moon, and then also Mercury retrogrades moving on. So the communications, the tension, and all that kind of stuff that's been happening in November and the early part of December is going to go away. Yes. So, but we still have Mars retrograde, and what that does is it drains you. It makes you feel tired. It's like, oh my God, is this never going to end, Virgos? Never going to end. But somebody is emotionally, I don't know who this is, and I don't know who this is for, but they're, in this past month, they've just drained your energies. And it's like, okay, how do I stop? You know, how do I politely let them down? Don't pick up the phone, and don't, you know, every time the phone rings doesn't mean you have to answer it. Okay, so you don't have to pick up the phone, or you can text them, say, hey, I'm busy, I'm really sorry, or whatever it is. Okay. Your second card is the Fool next to another 10. So we've got definitely a confirmation of some good things coming, good things, or some things going to end. We have to let go of something, Virgos, in order to gain something, all right? So we definitely have some good things coming, something pure and new, definitely, that's going to create the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is the ultimate emotional, joy-filled card. And it's the number 10. Again, we have to give, or we have to remove something for something new to come in. Sort of like your closet. Oof, you don't want to open those doors back there. It's full, because we have my daughter's stuff, my stuff, but it is full. And if we want to put some things more in there, we either have to, one, organize, which is happening right now with a lot of people emotionally organizing, physically organizing your house, your room, whatever it is, and moving forward, because you have to have something to have space for. Same with love. If you are still hanging on to, I don't know who this is for, to Virgos, if you're hanging on to a past relationship, an old relationship, you got to let it go, because this new energy of newness, because we have the King of Wands, authoritative, standing in there, waiting for somebody to come along. They're not going to come along because you're holding on to something. And the other thing too is, if that person's been gone, it's like, well, I broke up with them, or I'm not with them anymore, or we divorced, or whatever it is. This person can't come forward until you release them completely, because you're going to start comparing that person to your new person. Your new person's going to compare it to the other. You can't do that. That's so unfair for this new person, whoever it is. This could be a new boss. This could be somebody coming into the family. Maybe you have a sister or a brother that has a new mate and they are coming into the family. This could be this. However, there's such beauty here. Just beauty, beauty. So much. Because you're working flipping hard, Virgos. You're working flipping hard. With the 9, you got 9s and 10s all over the place here. She has definitely worked her buns off to get some rewards, okay? And that's what 9 is. It's like something is ending and going away, but you see the progress. So you might not have been seeing the progress or seeing the toxicity or seeing what is going on. However, now there's like a little bit of clarity. When that new moon or the full moon comes in on the 15th, there's going to be some clarity, because that Mercury retrograde is going away. And with that full moon, there's like an expansive feeling. There's like, I really need to share this. I want to share this. I think this was partly in our last reading. However, the expansion, and it's about how you've been doing. Oh, thank you. So the mindset is going to change. So when you're in a rut or things aren't going right, and and it's been that way for a long time, then it's going to come like a light bulb moment, ting ting, that I got to change or nothing's going to happen. Okay, I got to change or nothing's going to happen. And that's what's happening here with somebody from your past. So I don't know. Now, this could be somebody or something that is an offering from the past. It's got a beautiful white flower. They're asking me to look at the white flowers. So this is a pure. This is something new. So for example, hypothetical, I don't know, maybe this is for somebody. When you meet somebody and you get off to a rough start, okay, you're like, man, I don't like that person, or whatever it is, and you really haven't given them the chance. It could have been for whatever reason, the timing was just off. Okay. And this could be a lover. This could be a boss. This could be, something that you wanted to do and you're like, man, no, But your intuition or something is telling you, try it again, but a different mindset. Okay, a different mindset. So then you meet up with that person again, or you accidentally bump into them. There's no accidental. There's always divine trying to direct everything, but if we free will, we do our own directing. But the thing is, you bump into them, or it's like, oh, wow, how did I, see them again? So then you see them again, but now the energy has changed. The energies have changed. The vibrations have changed. The frequency. So when you see them again, you're like, what was wrong with this situation? What was wrong with this person? And you don't really know. So then you come in with a different mindset, a different energy. And then, oh, okay, just a minute. So, and then things turn out differently. And then what was being said to me just now is like a past relationship, you break up. So you break up and then, things are bad. And you break up and it's not. Then somebody comes back a week or two later and they say, oh, I'm ready. I've changed. Ain't going to happen. Nobody can change that quick. Yes, we may want to change, but habits have to change. Mindset has to change. Maybe the mindset's starting to change, but have the actions shown for it. So if somebody comes back 2-3 months later, a year later, maybe 10 years later, then you can see if that person has grown over that time. But 2 weeks, 1 week, oh, okay, I'm really, really sorry. I used to work in chemical dependency and mental health, and there's a pattern. There's patterns, behavioral patterns that we go through, okay? So really be mindful when you come across this person that you've either known, or a boss, or maybe an opportunity, because there's beautiful opportunity. Opportunity for what your passion is and what your purpose is. This is for somebody, okay? Somebody's passion and purpose. Welcome, hello, welcome, hello. So definitely look at that. Your challenge card, Virgos, is the 5 of Swords, okay? The 5 of Swords is sort of an unstable, it can be unstable. I don't know what it is for you, but either there's some stability off. Again, your current past energies is about balance, fairness. Maybe you weren't treated fair. Maybe somebody's boss did something, or you know what? Somebody got away with something, and you're looking at it, it's like, well, how come they got away with it and I didn't? How come they did that and I didn't? So this is looking at something. This is your challenge. Looking at something, but getting a different perspective. That's what's going to be your challenge. So I don't know who this is for, Virgos. However, what I do know is that this person here, you're going to have a different mindset, okay? This is that full moon energy to expand. Get out of the rut. Get out of whatever it is. Because they may have done you wrong or done you dirty in the past, but did they do really dirty, or was it 2 different perspectives? Does that make sense to you guys? Is that happening to anybody? I would love to know in the comments. But this is your challenge card, and the number 5 can be 2 things. The number 5 can be about stability, very unstable, things not working out right, things not happening right. Again, we go back to that person who is sort of dragging you down, or burning the bridge with you, or emotionally draining you, okay? Whatever that is, we have to go back to the mindset, all right? We have to go back and change that mindset. All right, what I want to do is get some clarity on a few cards here, Virgos, before we go on to Capricorns. All right, let me flip this other way. All right, love it, love it. And thank you for coming onto my channel and taking a peek if you are here. I appreciate it very, very much. I'm a very small channel, but I love to do this. I don't do this for money. I coach on the outside, but I just love to do this for, love that, beautiful, beautiful. To help somebody out there, either through healing, through getting through their challenges, or creating your own future, being a transitional coach. All right? All right. So I want clarity on the King of Wands, definitely, for this one. I want clarity. We've got the 6 of Wands. This is beautiful because there is victory. There's victory coming for you, definitely. Oh my gosh. Beautiful, beautiful. 6 of Wands and the Ace of Swords, okay? This, again, is that full moon energy where we're going to have to talk things through. We're going to have to figure things through. That's what Divine is saying right here. Divine is saying that this is the Lotus. This is what is going to help you reach your third eye and your crown chakra. It's a high vibration. Once you begin to expand, mindset change, challenge, don't let your challenges, give fear into your challenges. Bust through those rather than staying in a rut, because this rut that's been going on for the last couple of months with the energies of the different planets, Pluto and Venus and Mars and Mercury. Oh my goodness, what a mess. What a mess. People, I'll bet that Virgos are tired, burned out, just like something to end. Are you guys that way? I don't know about you guys. I'd love to know if you guys are, because I am. I mean, it's been a long road. Healing from 2 surgeries. It's been a long road. Oh my gosh. Double confirmation. Double confirmation here, guys. So who is it in in your, we got the holidays coming up. Somebody's really afraid to go to do a holiday party or something because somebody might show up. And they don't want them to show up because they sort of drag them down. Don't know who that's for. Okay. But this is for the King of Wands. This is definitely clarification. Victory. There is something coming that is brand new. Keep an open mind. Allow your mind to expand. Don't be in that rut. Sort of like when you're dating, is that we want this certain kind of person. I want tall, 6'2", dark, really chiseled chin. I want all this, and I want them, man, boy, that sounds good, doesn't it? But the thing is, we get in this rut. So there might be a person coming into it could be even a boss. Maybe you're looking for a certain job. I want this, I want this, I want this. But something is trying to come in again in your future that is saying, look at me, look at this. I got so much opportunity for you. I really do. But you're like, I want this, I want this. And then you lose out. It might not be in the package that you want, Virgos, but it definitely is going to be what you want. You know why? Because you have so many 10s. You have newness, full. You've got, where'd she go? You got this one here. You've got some beautiful stuff. Okay. But your challenge is going to have to let go of that low vibrational person or thing or whatever's dragging you down, keeping you in a rut. It could be, don't come at me, but it could be alcohol. It could be smoking. It could be something for your health. I feel like for somebody, it's their health. They're not taking care of their health. So it could be a thing. Okay. I don't know what that is or who that's for. I would like to get more clarity on your challenge card, please. I want to get some more, and then I'll pick a full moon card for you guys. Beautiful. You've got something good coming because the 9, if you look at her, she has everything. I'm going to hold that there for a second. If you look behind her, there is bounty full of grapes behind her. Okay. That is, and the reason why this is 9 is she's going about the rewards because grapes are freaking hard to grow. If you're not in a certain climate, if you're not on a certain hillside pointing a certain way, farting a certain way, going another way, you're not going to grow grapes. In Oregon, we're now the little Napa close to where we live because we have hills that are angling towards the right ways. We have enough water. We have enough sun. So we're considered the little Napa Valley where we are. It's hard for these farmers to grow. So whatever's coming towards you, you got to really pay attention. You've worked your butts off, Virgos, and you deserve what is coming to you that is good. I love it. I've got goosebumps for somebody. I've got it. Beautiful. We got to get through this challenge, though. Somebody is just stuck in the past. Stop looking in the past. Sort of like the 5 of Cups. You're looking at all the stuff that who's this for? You're looking at all the stuff you don't have, and you're not seeing what you do have. Okay? You have something, Virgos, that you can actually go on and figure out. Once you find out what that is, you're going to fly. You're going to get in that plane and you are going to fly. Okay? I'm not physically, but hypothetically. You're just going to go. Okay? Oops. Yes, it did. Yeah, Hangman. So, so somebody's listening to their head and not their heart. Okay? The Hangman, that's definitely about your intuition. 2 of Swords, 9 of Wands, definitely, 100%. Another 9, you've got 3 9s, 2 10s. What is it that's ending that's coming towards you? Stop thinking with your head. Stop thinking so much, Virgos. You love to analyze. This is where you're falling short, okay? Because the Hangman and the 2 of Swords, I don't know who this is for, but I am getting goosebumps for you. Okay, so these 2 cards are the key cards because we have the Hangman and the 2 of Swords. And if you look at her, She is blindfolded. She can't see. She's trying to make a choice. But if she doesn't pay attention to her intuition rather than her head, you're gonna go the wrong way. Okay? You know your heart. You know what you want. You can't lie to yourself, and you can't lie to whoever this other person is. You've got to be open, but you got to do things in love. I feel like somebody's trying to end either a friendship, a relationship, and they just don't know how to do it. And but it's going to bring balance, and it's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. Because you don't know. Maybe they have something better for themselves as well. Really. I don't know who that's for, but you can leave somebody or leave a toxic person or a relationship. Okay, thank you. You can do it in love, because just because, like my ex-husband and I wasn't the right person for him. Even though I loved him, I got to let him go because I want him to be happy and find the person that fits him. Even though I felt he's my soulmate, and maybe he is to me. However, I can't hold somebody. I'm surprised we did not see the Four of Pentacles, because you cannot hold somebody so tight. That becomes manipulation. That becomes manipulation, to want to hold on something so bad. That will end. That will end. And it won't end good. Okay, Virgos? I don't know who that's for. Again, that's the burst of magic. The magic is going to come with the expansion of Mercury retrograde leaving, that kind of a thing. You don't do it in a text. Please don't do it in a text. If it has a low vibration to it, please don't ever do something destructive in a text. Do everything, if you can, either on the phone or in person. All right, Virgos? So let's get the full moon energy for you guys before we move on to Capricorns. And if you are on and you like my channel, thank you so much for showing up and coming in. I greatly appreciate it. I am tiny, and I just love what I do because I can feel the energies of the people that are watching. I love it. I love it. I love it. Exactly. I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. Don't let your past hold you back. Boom. I cannot make that stuff up. What did we just talk about? If you're just tuning in, please go back and watch this. I can't make this stuff up. I'm not here for me. In fact, I don't remember the readings when I'm done because this isn't for me. I mean, if it's my sign, yeah, probably there's something that's going to relate, which I'm a Virgo, so I can relate to some of this stuff. But the thing is, I have vision. I have intuition. I also have... today I've had so many downloads, it isn't even funny. It isn't even funny. That's that energy of things transforming. So don't let your past hold you back. If you have to share something, do it in love and kindness. And put it this way, Virgos, treat them, say things to them how you would want to hear them. Because your perspective is not their perspective. And their journey is totally different than yours. And until we get each other's perspective and step out of ours, then we're going to start understanding. And this person is in fear. Whoever this is, they're either in fear of losing you, they're in fear of watching you or wanting you, and then you're going to leave. But they're living in fear. And living in fear is terrifying because of rejection. And this is Earth. This is low vibration. When we live in fear, we live in low vibration. And there's nothing to fear, you know, because we want the best for everybody or anybody. All right. So Virgos, that was your reading. Also, just to let you know, on my Divine Warrior Intuitive channel, Virgos, I just posted the long version of living or healing, surviving, and living with sexual abuse. So if you know somebody who's been sexually abused or you have been abused yourself, that is a video to help people understand what we have gone through, how we heal, and then how we live with it and make better choices. And this might help someone's mindset rather than live as a victim, but as a survivor. So please go watch that video. I'd appreciate it. or even share it with somebody that maybe you think you know it. I think there's a Virgo out there that is needing that. I got some goosebumps. I wasn't going to make the long version. It's a 3-part series, and I wasn't going to make the long version, but something this last week said, put it together, put it together, put it together, so I did. So, but there's also lots of videos about toxic people and things like that. As I said, I'm a transformation coach. So, and then if you'd like a personal reading, please look at the description below, Virgos. And you can get a one-on-one reading, or if you're an empath or intuitive, I can help you with that as well. Hopefully. What did I do with the moon cards? Oh, putting them on wrong. All right. So, don't forget to make comments. Love to know where you're from. I love to see where people are from. I'm very much about different cultures. Say hello, all that good stuff. Don't be afraid. Just be kind. All right. Okay, Capricorns. We're going on to Capricorns. Capricorns, my Capricorns. All right. I love Capricorns. You know, but for me, though, I don't know about you, but I'm single still. And it seems like whatever is going on in my life, I have Aries attracted to me. So it's like, I don't think there's one guy I have met other than one Taurus that is an Aries. And I'm like, Aries for Virgos are really not the best. Virgos for Virgos are great, though, right? All right, Capricorns. This is Divine's deck for those of you that are just pumping in new. Coming in new. I pick this deck here is the deck for the Divine, the only deck that's what that gets used for. That's his message to you. He is an energy. We call him God. We call him Allah. We call him universe, whatever. Your higher power, whatever that is. That is the source of this reading. Okay, everything else is a resource. So I don't know if you'll understand that. If you don't, please comment and I'll share what I mean by that. This oracle is going to be your current past, along with the first card of the spread that I'm going to do. All right, and this is your future energies, Capricorns, future energies. Now, the one thing to think about on your future, you know, when you watch readings, remember that the reading is for the moment. Energies change within seconds. It's your mindset. It's if you follow your mindset and your heart, your intuition, however you function, earth versus spirit, high vibration, low vibration, high frequency, low frequency, whatever you want to say, it changes in an instant. So I can give you these cards for what's going on now or future. However, it's up to you on the decision that you make will change the outcome of everything. And that's why mindset is so, so powerful. All right. All right. So first card out, guys, Capricorns. Capricorns is the number 5 and the higher view. Again, I just was talking about higher power, high vibrations, high frequencies of that nature. Really paying attention to your higher power, higher self, your intuition. I'm going to say intuition, Capricorns. We are highly intuitive if we allow ourselves to be. I know somebody who has the ability of sight, but they're so terrified of it that they block it off so they cannot see. So they can see people that have passed on. I can hear people that have passed on. I can hear divine. I get downloads. And like I was telling Virgos, I had so many downloads today from my business. I was like, okay, stop. They were great, high vibrational, but I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now, kind of a thing. But somebody can be fearful of their abilities, and really being fearful will stop the beautiful gift or ability that you have. So don't be fearful of it. This is for some Capricorn that really has an ability, but they're afraid of it. I don't know who that is. Okay. So the higher view, paying attention to that. Somebody is really stuck on earth. Somebody is grounded in the wrong way, because they're having me look at the feet of the owl. And what owls do, they're a really beautiful bird because they see things at night that you normally wouldn't see. Okay, so they can see, it's sort of that night vision kind of a thing going on. This is going to be a transformation of a mindset for somebody, and it's a new thing. I don't know what this is. With the full moon, definitely it's about getting out of this rut of thinking of earthly and allowing things to flow, Capricorns. I don't know who that's for, because right now we're in the Mars retrograde, and while we're in the Mars retrograde, it is a time of reflection, inner reflection. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Don't set resolutions. Don't set New Year's resolutions. Set a goal that it's an obtainable goal for 2025. What is it that you want to do? I, at one point in my life, was homeless, or not homeless. I was broke and homeless. And the next year I was a business owner. So it's a mindset of not staying in the past, because that's where a lot of this is happening. However, it's reflecting on. So reflecting on your fear, what's holding you back? What's keeping you in the rut and not allowing you to expand? Because come the 15th, it's going to try to push you to expand. You're going to get this energy like you're supposed to be being pushed forward. Okay? And definitely. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So I don't know who that's for. And again, this is beautiful. So you have divine telling you, really pay attention to where your grounding is, and your future energy, Capricorns, is the number 6 in moonlight. Again, darkness, moonlight, owls, night vision. What you don't see is what you should be seeing. Pay attention to signs, pay attention to hints, red flags. I heard red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. Somebody's relationship or starting a new relationship, Capricorns. Pay attention to those red signs. Don't jump into something. I'm hearing don't jump in. Don't jump in. I see a big water, but it's sort of dark. And I see somebody standing at the sign. They're like on a little, what do you call that? It's like a little dock, but it's not a diving board, but the water's dark and you can't see it. Don't jump in. So that means wait. So when you see something dark, it's like, okay, I can't see it. You need to go. It's like, should I jump in? Should I not? You don't know if there's crocodiles in there. You don't know if there is a stump right there that you'd hit your head on and there you would go. Whatever it is, pay attention to that. Definitely. 8 of Wands is the bottom card there. Definitely. Pay attention to that. Again, this is a month about communication until the 15th. Definitely somebody's tired. Okay. Thank you. All right. Somebody in your current past, somebody's had some health issues. Okay, so we have the Empress, but they're female issues. I don't know who this is for. Okay, I don't normally do that kind of a thing, so I'm getting something new. Okay, and I got goosebumps. Okay, so I'm going to pay attention to that. Okay, I don't know who this is for, Capricorns. Okay, so we have the current past, Empress. Empress could be health concerns. This is about nurturing, taking care of ourselves. So very gentle. She's got a lot of different things, but this is having me focus in on her and her feet. Paying attention to the female sign, the time. Okay, so I don't know who this is for. However, if there's been something going on with you female-wise, don't wait to get that checked out. Okay? I mean, it could be as little as, needing a pap smear or a mammogram or something of that nature. This is about current health. So just in the last month or so, something has changed. Pay attention to those signs. Listen. Listen to what you can't see. Pay attention to your diet. Pay attention to whatever is going on here, okay? This is not going to be for everybody. However, this is for somebody. Definitely need to get your pap smear, or you could be maybe pregnant or just had a miscarriage, or I don't know, but it has to do with your female, all right? So that's a separate separate entity. I don't know who that's for, but that's just the message they told me to give you. Okay, so your current energy is here. So definitely take care of yourself. Somebody's not taking care of themselves for their past energy. This could be a man. This could be a woman. It is time to really think about your health. Are you eating better? Are you whatever? You know, for me, I've gained a lot of weight because I haven't been able to get out and exercise because of my 2 surgeries. So both my dog and I, boy, we're going to be working on a treadmill here pretty soon. But the thing is to be thinking of that. 3 of Wands, your next card. 7 of Pentacles. The center of your reading is the Devil. Now, don't look bad at that. There's some good things. This is beautiful. You've got something beautiful coming up. Oh, shoot. What time is it? Okay, I'm going to have to do Capricorns, and then I'm going to have to do a break and then do Taurus. Oh, my gosh. I forgot I have an appointment at 3 o'clock. They just sent. We're going to be coming between 3 and 5. But then we have the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Okay, this is your challenge card. The Devil is at the center of your reading, along with your higher view. So, again, I look at this as earth versus spiritual. Spiritual is thinking from your intuition, your heart, your desires, you know, and how we treat others, kindness and love and compassion. Whereas earth is about focusing in on anything that has to do with what you can see, that kind of a thing. So definitely the 3 of Wands, somebody needs to be looking at their future. There is some opportunities coming. You're going to have to really think about it. Now, it might be a new job. It might be changing a job. It might be changing a position in a job. It might be a relationship. You know, there might be opportunities coming up in that relationship, but it's going to really take your mindset to change. Okay, you're going to have to do some reflecting before the 15th in allowing to get out of the rut and the expansion. All right, you have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, you've got 3s here. You've got 5s. You've got something new, something this is sort of like the Virgos, something new in that energy. The 9 of Cups. This is something you've been waiting for. You want to do. But you're going to have to do the baby steps to do it. It takes action, okay? But here we go again with the 4 of Cups. Thinking earthly about, oh, I can't do it. I don't have any money. This is your challenge card, okay? I don't have any money. I don't know how to do it. I don't know anybody that could do it. That's that low vibration, low frequency talking again. And that's that mindset. Even though you cannot see it at the moment, when you change your mindset, it brings your frequency up into a good way. It brings your frequency up. Not only does it bring your frequency up, it actually brings energies and vibrations up so you can begin to manifest it. How you manifest it depends on you. So you can manifest it physically. You can manifest it and get thoughts and ideas. I call them downloads or messages, those kind of things. You could get it by somebody giving you signs. You can get it by somebody just coming right out and saying it. Hey, do you want to go out? Hey, would you like this job? You know, it just depends on what it is. Okay, we'll find out what that is. However, the 4 of Cups, you're focusing in on, like the Virgos, what I don't have rather than what I do have. It's like looking at a relationship. God, all they do is sit around and play games. All they do is sit around. Maybe they work really, really hard, and that's what they need to do to defrag. I call it defrag. But rather than looking at the things that they do wrong, look at the things that they do right. And then weigh it, Capricorns. Weigh it, because you're not seeing something. I don't know what it is. I don't know who this is for. I would love to know if this is somebody and they're like, oh my God, this is me. I would love to know, hey, I relate or whatever. So, you know, go ahead in the comments and say that. I would love to know. Because, again, I can only do this on my intuition and what they're sharing with me on the other side. Pay attention. There's movement. There is movement. And this movement is you, Capricorns. Number 6 again. Number 6 again. This is about bringing harmony. This is about bringing balance. This is about not being judgmental, Capricorns. Don't talk about somebody or talk about bad things like, you know, oh, my boss sucks. Oh, my, we get in that rut. We say we're not going to do it. We don't do it for a while, but then we get around, say, a coworker or somebody, and we just get drugged into it, into that negative, toxic, low vibration energy. And then so I'm going to get clarification on this devil card. This is at the center of your reading. What is it that you are not releasing yourself from? It's like, thank you. So this here steampunk deck, they have the devil like a puppet, holding you guys like a puppet. And so when you lose control of something, okay, or you feel you have no control, somebody needs to go and think in that process. That's where the reflection for somebody is. Oh my God. There definitely is a reflection for somebody to look at being like you have no control. We have so much control, is what we allow is the problem, Capricorns. What we allow, what we enable. Who's an enabler over there? Who's an enabler? Yes, we got the Star, the Two of Pentacles, and Justice. Do not be judgmental. Again, it's all about, when people judge, it's about perspective. Capricorns, my perspective is not your perspective. Doesn't mean either of us are right or wrong. We just have to understand, why do they have that perspective? Why are they thinking that way? Asking questions, Capricorn. This is going to expand your mindset. And it's also going to allow you to be better in effective communication. Okay? Because we've got the Star. She's holding 2 jugs. Okay? She's holding 2 jugs. She's holding them, and she's pouring one on the land and one, in the water. One perspective, another perspective. Okay? Pay attention. And when you disagree, agree to disagree, doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It just means that they're different. So what is it somewhere in your life for these next couple of days? I don't know what's going on with me. The Two of Pentacles. I think this is for this person here. The Two of Pentacles is juggling. Again, you're juggling. You can't figure something out. You want an answer to something, but you're juggling it. Well, once you step out and stop thinking of your perspective and go to that next person, it's like, oh, now that's why. Because they're on a completely different journey. If one child was abused and the other child wasn't, and they're talking to each other about the same thing, that person who was abused might be so fearful that they don't share, whereas this person who's healthy, this little guy who's healthy, is blah, 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 and has no fear. So got to be really pay attention to that. And that's why I just did the long length version video of picking up the pieces, sexual abuse, surviving, healing, and living with that, and paying attention to the red flags. Again, this is for somebody. Okay. So there's something going on for somebody. So don't be judgmental, and don't allow, when you can control something, make sure that you can control it for good. Otherwise, let it go. Okay, let it go. If it isn't going to end up in a constructive way, but more destructive, let it go. Don't even entertain it. Don't even entertain it, guys. Don't entertain it. All right. All right. So we're going to go to 4 of the Cups, which is your challenge card. Definitely is your challenge card. And somebody's really heavy in thought about this. You know, when you think about something too much, Capricorns, it's hard to create a solution, or hard to hear the solution, or hard to feel the solution, your intuition. So you're thinking way too much, Capricorns. Stop thinking so much. Stop thinking so much, all right? And allow the message to come to you, the red flag or whatever it is. Because that's the problem with Capricorns, is we think and we analyze too much. All right? Sorry, my fingers are really sore today. So let's see what we've got with the Four of Cups, please. Let's get some clarification on the Four of Cups for the Capricorns. Who's overthinking? How can we help them in that manner? If anybody wants to come through in audio, please come through. Somebody's learning a new lesson. Thank you. Somebody's learning a new lesson. Somebody's teaching you. Somebody older, maybe a woman, is trying to share some wisdom with somebody. I don't know who that's for. That just came in. Three of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the Hangman. Again, this is popular. Hangman's popular in the earth signs today. So, three of Pentacles. Okay. Again. So you have confirmation. So this might be something to do with your career, work, something to do with making money, a side job, a side hustle, whatever it is. However, there is somebody there to teach you, or you are to teach somebody. If you're older, it's probably you needing to teach somebody. So the Three of Coins, really pay attention to that. You're thinking too much about money. You need to be thinking more about your passion, because the 10 of Wands is all about the way we talk to ourselves, because it carries a heavy burden when we overanalyze things. We need to release some of that divine, or the devil. We want to release it. And again, listen to the Hangman. Hangman is your higher power. So even though you can't see what's going on, pay attention to what your gut is telling you. This is the full moon energy, Capricorns. Full moon energy is about expansion, releasing whatever is holding you back, getting out of the rut. With Mars or Mercury retrograde going out, Mars retrograde, you're going to still feel a little tired and stuff, because Mars retrograde is keeping us tired. But this is definitely something that you want to really pay attention to. All right. That's your challenge. Can you do it? Come on, tell me you can do it in the comments. Please tell me you can do it in the comments. I know you can. I know you can. I guess just being a coach, I just... Come on, you can do it. You can do it. All right. Let's see what the moon has to say. This is the full moon energy on the 15th. Now remember, full moon energy 3 days before, if you know anything about astrology, 3 days before the energies begin to start ramping up. Sort of like a low tide coming into a high tide. It doesn't come in and boom, it's there. No, it gradually comes in, and then it peaks at high tide, and then it begins to drop. That's the way the moon is about its full moon. So 3 days before, you probably are going to start feeling like, oh, I just feel like I need to release some energy or do something or go somewhere or whatever. And then when you hit that peak on the 15th, it's like, I just need to share something. I need to do something about it, okay? I can't make this up. I wish more people would watch my channel, because I can't make this up. Full moon energy, what did I just say? It's ramping up, right? It's like a tide. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay? It's gaining momentum. So what that means for the future energies, when we do the next reading, things should be moving from a little bit slower pace to a faster pace. If you don't overthink things and go with the flow, Capricorns, or they're just starting. So like example, maybe you're afraid to talk to somebody, or afraid to apply for the job, or afraid, whatever it is. But then you take that baby step to say, okay, well, then I'm going to go ahead and try to do this. Or I'm going to go ahead and open the door. If you haven't talked to somebody for so long, and maybe you had it outs or whatever, nothing is going to happen. Somebody has to make the first move. And as long as somebody makes the first move, you don't know that person really might want to make up or whatever. But if you don't take the first move and they're like, screw it, if they're not going to do it. This happened to me a long time ago, because I didn't run after somebody. Then they thought that I didn't love them anymore. And it's like, no, you chose to leave. So I'm not going to force somebody to love me. And they didn't see my perspective. but I wasn't going to beg to have somebody come back. You know, I'm not going to do that. If they want to leave, they want to leave. Of course, I'm going to share that I don't want you to go. I love you. I don't want you to go. You know, this is going to kill me if you do go. You know, I'm going to be hurt and broken for a while. And, but yeah. But they were like, well, if you don't run after me, then you really don't love me. Okay, but that's not my perspective. I don't know how they got that, but that's their perspective. Is it wrong? No, Capricorns. It's not. It's just different, okay? Just different, all right? So Capricorns, that's your reading. And Taurus, I'm going to do you next. Hopefully we won't get a ding-dong at the door for that appointment, and I can get through you guys. And then I'll be going on to air signs later today. All right. So thank you for coming, Capricorns. Please like, share, subscribe, make a comment. I would love to know where you're from when you're watching. Please do let me know where you're from. I can't shuffle today. I love it. Okay, don't forget to go watch the sexual abuse videotape. That is my story, as well as helping you survive, heal, and live with sexual abuse. It's not a fun thing, but I'm a coach. If you need to reach out, please do. If you want a personal reading, then go ahead and look at the description below. All you have to do is go divinewarrior.com. Let me know. All right. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus. Now, Taurus is, if I do have to stop in the middle, I deeply, deeply apologize. I completely forgot about this appointment. However, I will be back right after the appointment to finish it. Okay. And I probably will leave everything and sort of just redo it, revamp it. Okay, so Tauruses, this is your reading. Divine's card there. We've got the nine the 9, and it's the Grand Symphony. I love this card, guys. I just do. I just love this card. Gotta show it to you. It tells me so much even before the reading gets started. But Divine, I'll stare at the card and they'll say, look at this, look at this. Or, you know, they won't say anything until I pull a few more cards, and then I see. Now this one here, this is something that they're having me look at the instrument, what type it is. And it is, okay, so most of the time when you have a trumpet, okay, because it is a trumpet, they're very loud. But there's a hummingbird right at the beginning of the trumpet. So they're playing the trumpet very soft. Okay, Grand Symphony. So what that tells me is somebody being too boisterous, overgoing. This is 9, something coming to an end. Something that, you know, maybe somebody's working on themselves with. Okay. The Diamond Dreamer is your current past energy. Material wealth, true prosperity, and the number 6. Okay. Somebody's misunderstanding wealth. Okay. So somebody in the past is misunderstanding wealth. Because these two numbers, the 6 and the 9, as well as Divine's message, is that it's harmony. Okay. Money's just a tool. Cards are just a tool. The messages come through the person reading and how they connect with the other side or their higher power. Okay. So material wealth and true prosperity, they're misunderstanding. Okay. So I would love to know in the comments, if you're watching, Tauruses, what do you think is your wealth? What is your wealth? What is wealth to you? Because a lot of people, the first thing will say, money. Money. I would say my health. That is being healthy, being able to be ambulatory, moving, here, fully functioning. That's wealth to me first and foremost. All right. Okay. So Divine is talking about the Grand Symphony. When you have the Grand Symphony, things are working together, coming into harmony. You have the number 6, again, talking about harmony, Tauruses. And it's also talking about material wealth, true prosperity. Again, there should be a VS in the middle because that's a versus. Because in this case, it's a versus. Okay. In the future energy, now for you Tauruses that are first timers to my channel, future energies can change in a second. In a second. It depends on your mindset and how you begin to move. It's not your thoughts, it's how you move. It's the number 2, balancing act. I can't make this up. It's balancing act, and it's the number 2, which is about bringing unity, bringing harmony. All 3 cards are saying harmony, okay? And it's a balancing act for somebody. If you look at this card, there's a ship on a tightrope. Who's got hold of the tightrope? She does, okay? She's holding it, and she's covered up, so she's protecting something. And this one here, they said, look at the hearts. The hearts are falling, so she's protecting her hearts. What this is telling me is that whoever this is for, Tauruses, you're guarding your heart so much. That wall that you have up, whether it's for your work, your mindset, a love relationship, what you want, maybe you're trying to date, you're holding yourself back. Because that wall doesn't even have a window in it to peek out and say, well, maybe I should go out there. It doesn't have a door in it for you to go through. It's a wall. So this has to do with your heart, okay? The 10 of Pentacles is all about having everything. So you're holding yourself back from balancing things out, from harmonizing your life together. Or there's somebody we'll see here in a minute that is in your circle or relationship. Definitely. Okay, I can't make this up. I can't make this up, you guys. 7 of Swords. Could be somebody who took something from you, some who didn't give it back. Oh, this is a spiritual battle for somebody. Holy crap. Sorry for the words. But you got the Hierophant next. Okay, this is your current past energy, the number 7. Okay. This is definitely about, oh shoot, they're here, Tauruses. I'm going to have to break. I will be back, and we will start in about 15 minutes from here. All right? I'll be right back. I do apologize, and don't go anywhere. Or please stay on my channel, subscribe, and then you'll be notified when I come back. All right? Thank you. So sorry, guys. So sorry.